They couldn't beat me, even though they were covertly drugging me. Part 2. These propaganda pussies, slowing my videos down. These racist scum. They use their money and power to try to make my race look dumb. When it was a black warrior who fought, who brought the first civilization back in Kemet. Oh, how easily their scholars forget. Isn't that convenient? They're full of unbearable lies, full of toxic crap. I gave these villains a falcon smack, and now the world claps. We're sick of worldly pussies in power. These pencil dick cowards, these feeble rats, and they have the best of everything and couldn't beat me. How you like that? Even with fumes and drugs, I still rose above these cheating scum. They couldn't invade Africa until they had heavy armor. They couldn't colonize effectively until they had guns. They were stuck in the north. They're stuck on that snort. I could invade their fort and take out the pork. They're soulless guards. They want me on the yard, so no one hears my views. There's a bunch of cowards from their race, then there's an intelligent few. When it comes to truth, they don't say nothing. Intelligence isn't wisdom if you don't have the honor to call out their bluffing. Demons I'm snuffing, now you pay. You slowed down my top martial artist videos, but you don't have an excuse for not accepting my challenge anyway. How will your descendants manage in a future day, knowing their forefathers were cowards who only cared about pay? I put these bitches on record. Now all the greatest warriors respect. They respect me way more than you. Yelling, he was the Skywalker, fool. See, war is sometimes divine. Sometimes it's blood you're drinking when you're drinking wine. Bloodthirsty drunks, spiritual punks, the Falcon Hinds. Now you're suffering, just like your image. The fat lady is singing, cause you're fucking finished. I spiritually fly, you spiritually die. Go ahead, pussy, what you gonna say? I've proven my point in over 3,000 ways. Playback issues, I think not. Why doesn't anyone else have that problem? Why was it Horus that they sought? Cause I am the truth like the word. The thought that they could beat me on their best day is fucking absurd. Look at Nahum. You know I could slay them. These are devils that spend billions of dollars having things their way, while people starve. They want me charged, getting shanked, if I'm not dead, with a bunch of ugly scars. No thanks. They hide from my challenge, cause they know I'm right. They can't fight. They're pussies at best. I've lifted up their collective dress. And never forget, they're just a bitch. There's the proof. Look how it's loading slowly. I've been waiting for about 15 minutes, and it's been loading inch by inch. This gray line right here is how much is loaded compared to how much it is. I have to wait till it's at least almost done before I make the song, or it will stop in the middle of the song. Okay, this hasn't been happening before. It's only started happening because they're watching me and they're cyber attacking me. As you can see, we're still waiting here. It's been like 6 minutes since the last video. Barely any progress. This is cyber attacks. I've reset the connection. It's not a coincidence that I'm making this video and that I've been taking my time, I've been working on it. It's one of the few videos I write down. They haven't really done this with the other videos because they haven't been so desperate to minimize the damage. I've had successful proof after successful proof with even the skeptics agreeing that I've proven my point. And I've also posted some of the responses from some of the skeptics. They said, "Oh yeah, that's crazy." They said, "Oh wow." Saying now that they're convinced now that they've seen such irrefutable proofs. And you see how they're slowing it down. This is not the connection or anything like that. Okay, it didn't just happen to just start happening, when I'm about to make the video. I've listened to the song over and over again, and really, it started acting like this. The whole thing started freezing and slowing down and showing the symptoms of cyber attack. And remember, I have a degree in software engineering. I know the symptoms. One thing we always say to people is that you know your computer best. You know when it's acting up, So imagine if the average user knows their computer best. Imagine how well someone like me knows their computer. I've had computers since I was a little kid for over 20 years, and I've been a software engineer for several years now. IT professional. See my divinely damning video playlist on my homepage. I've displayed superior mind, body, and soul. I didn't have a coach tell me what to do or some kind of martial arts master from another race. No. I outsmarted them, their coaches, their masters, their entire network, and I outperformed them even though they had superior equipment. And they were covertly drugging me, slowing my martial arts challenges down. And right now I am waiting for the video to load because they're cyber attacking me, trying to keep me from making this song right now. Not to mention the fumes messing up my voice. So yes, they have no excuse. I outsmarted them. And their coaches. They're trying to make black people seem like dumb animals that need coaches from another race to tell them what to do. When really, the evidence would suggest that black Africans have a superior mind, body, and soul. And that's why I was able to outsmart all their martial arts masters, Asian, white, Jewish, you name it. And I was able to outperform them without going to the gym. I don't go to the gym. I work out at home. No one's coaching me. No one's training me. I'm outsmarting all their trainers, their coaches, and their martial art masters at the same time. Thank you very much. Main point of Masonry is eugenics and racism. The Egyptians far outsmarted all the other ethnic groups in the world because of the inundation of the Nile, allowing them to sit around and think and do art and discuss astrology and science. Whites in secret societies don't just have the time to gang stalk people with a few token minorities and drug dealers and gang members who spend their time doing gang activities instead of advancing science in the name of their race to make their race look good. Okay, whites have this time. They sit there and they gang stalk people, they oppress people, and they also have other compartments that focus on invention. Professors at universities, they use their privilege to create the circumstances for them to oppress while advancing their own secret societies. They advance martial artists, they advance scientists, they advance in arts. These people have the money to sit around and do these things. And they sabotage black people so they don't have the money to do these things unless they're a Mason who is basically going to do it in a way that doesn't make white people look bad. So whites, Jews, and Asians are the main people doing this. And they're doing it so they can cultivate things. Culture, cultivate. Civilization, being civilized, having the time to do what they want to do, whether they're rich people playing golf, whether they're in a think tank and they're paid just to sit there and think and invent. And these people are whites and Jews and Asians with a few token minorities who tread lightly. Now, I have definitively proven that cyber attacks is what caused my video to slow down. It was after the it was after the video slowed down that I posted the proof that it was a cyber attack that caused that. For the same reason I'm right about that. I'm right about the who, what, where, when, and why, and the root cause of the sabotage. I mean, this is very straightforward here. Very straightforward. I'm right to be mad about it. I'm right to call them names. I am right about everything here. If you respect whites, Jews, or Asians for their accomplishments, let's face it, you're an idiot. That is exactly what they want you to do. That is the main reason the system is set up the way it is. Because these people care about their image. I think they spend so much money on cars and homes and yachts. You know, yeah, these things are nice, but they also care about the image. This is all about their image. Billions of dollars on propaganda and marketing. Image, image, image. White social norms being reinforced. Image. Man, fuck their image. Their image and maintaining their image kills 100 million people every fucking year around the world. Fuck their image. Their imperialistic fucking nonsense to uphold their image and give them the money and power. Look, you might not be able to easily take away their money and power, but don't be stupid enough to believe that they're talented or something. They're fucking scum. They're cheaters. Look at all the things I've caught them doing on record. On record. With non-black witnesses. Thank you, Big Brother, for being stupid enough to prove my point. It says, your PC ran into a problem. I never got this error before. And this is what caused the video to slow down. Again, another military. I don't know if you can see that. It says U.S. Army. U.S. Army retired. So I've been driving for about 16 years now. Never did I have these problems, especially to the degree that I have. They cut the dashboard so it's not peeling back. Understand me? The sunroof, well, we'll get to that in a second. They cut this thing as well, so this is coming loose. The sunroof no longer opens. I don't know what they did. They jammed it, or I don't know what they did to that. Okay. The CD player spits out CDs. You see? All this in the CD.